and industry outreach, and she's based in Los Angeles. And so she's going to be talking about, what we have to offer at NIFA after you're done with our programs. So, Barbara, thank you so much for being here today, very early in the morning for her.
No, welcome everyone. So yes, I'm going to be presenting, and if anyone has their speakers on, we ask you to mute yourselves, but I'm sure you do this all the time. And I'll start. So welcome. Am I in a speaker view for everybody, or are you kind of seeing me on the big screen? Speaker view? Sarah, thank you, Sarah, for letting me know. Okay, great. So, yes, so I'm Barbara Weintraub, and it is early in Los Angeles. It's 7 a.m., so I'm really happy to speak with everyone today. People say to me, Barbara, if I come to the New York Film Academy, do you guarantee me a job? And I say to them, no, I don't. But what I will do is teach students to have a career. I don't know if you've ever heard the analogy of give them a fish or teach them how to fish. So the philosophy for us at the New York Film Academy is teaching students how to fish, because this is something that you can actually use for the rest of your career and the rest of your life. I'm going to give you just a very quick background about myself. So I've only worked in the entertainment industry. I started a long time ago, before I started teaching at the school. Early in my career, I was fortunate. I got to work on some big movies. You might have heard of them or you might not have. One was a Tom Cruise movie called Top Gun, which was pretty big in its day. And some 30 some odd years later, Top Gun 2 is coming out soon. COVID's pushed it back a little bit. I also worked on an Eddie Murphy movie called Beverly Hills Cop. If anybody knows E! Entertainment, I was a founding executive of E! Entertainment. I was the 7th person hired, and I helped launch a cable channel. When I left, there were 200-300 people. I once spent 6 months in Lithuania, producing The New Adventures of Robin Hood for TNT, and I've done a ton of other things. So why do I tell you this? Because I meet with students all the time, and for me, there is no such thing as a stupid question. I love meeting with students, and I meet with them. Students, while at NIFA, can meet with me obviously as much as they want. Anyone who's in a program 1 year or longer automatically has classes with me, and my classes are making your own opportunity. I teach students how to be proactive. As fantastic as you are as learning your craft, whether it's acting, filmmaking, cinematography, whatever it is, I teach you to be just as good as how to have a career. I never want a student to graduate and it's Monday. Oops, someone please mute yourself. I can hear someone a little bit. I never want it to be a Monday and students are I've graduated, what do I do? Students with my classes, they leave with a jobs plan. Now, of course, we help with everything at the New York Film Academy. We help with resumes and reels and cover letters and websites. My philosophy is, we help you with everything. Here, I'm going to start sharing my screen a little bit here. Some of the things here. Take me just a second. Of course, you guys are used to all of this. So let me get up here. So here is, let's view this. I will view it here. So just for fun. So here is, this is actually, I'm in the LA campus. And like I say, it's 7 a.m. today. Woohoo! So this is a little, at the New York campus. I thought it's a fun little picture to start with. So, what do we help with? Obviously, with career counseling, like I say, I love to, I meet with students as much. I highly encourage internships. There's amazing, it's a great way to get practical experience. It's good for your resume. It's good for your careers. Networking. Networking is a really big aspect of what students should do while in school. I don't know if you guys are familiar with LinkedIn. but LinkedIn also is a great way that I teach students. You get to meet people on LinkedIn that you would never get to meet. So it's a very positive way, and I have students get jobs through it, get connections with it, all kinds of stuff. And I just put up IMDb up here. IMDb is a database where you can find, get phone numbers, addresses for all different companies. You wouldn't believe the people that you could see on IMDb Pro. And even for internships, I have students pick up the phone and they call companies and they get internships. So I teach you to be proactive, like from the get-go. This is kind of fun. This is so obviously I'm in the LA campus, and you guys all know like the Oscars, the Motion Picture Academy. And what they do is the Academy does something called the Academy Gold Program. They do it every year. Now it's on Zoom. Hopefully next year it won't be. And it's a mentorship program. And there's lots of internships to the Academy, but this Academy Gold Program, they actually only have 25 openings. And our first year, we got 10 out of 25, our school, which I thought was amazing. They were blown away also. And this year, I think we got 8 or 9. And obviously, because they had Zoom, so the students got to present to industry professionals. The mentorship goes, the internship goes from June to August. And as you can kind of see up here, see the guy with like the little Batman logo? So he was one of the execs from Warner Brothers, listening to the students present. And the guy, if you can see my cursor here, I don't know if you can, but that's one of our students because it's with other students. Oops, it went next. Okay, so hold on one second. Let me just make sure. So yes, so this is the kind of internships and things that we do. And by the way, mentorship. So I spoke to the students that just graduated from this program, you know, and they're getting their mentors in November. And these are people of the Academy who are going to be mentoring these students. And then one of the things that's really cool about this is once you graduate, you are an alumni of the Academy Gold program forever. So whatever events and different things you have, you're part of it. So it's something that's, you know, pretty cool, I think. So what do we like to do while you're at school? Student networking. Like networking is something, honestly, that you guys are going to need for your entire careers, whatever you do. It's really important. So we have student networking nights. We have before COVID, and now we are still doing student networking nights. By the way, it's on a Zoom with breakout rooms, and they work great because you all need to meet with each other. You've got like actors who want to meet the directors, the cinematographers, the producers, the writers, game designers, animators, still photographers. You all want to meet each other. And so we have these networking nights. The other cool thing about these networking nights that we do is we also invite outside organizations that I think are great for students to meet for networking. One of them is called Film Independent, and they have a chair here. They have a chair at the school when we do it, and they do great student rates, and they have lots of events. So I highly encourage the students to become members. Just for grins. So as you can see, this is at the LA campus. On the wall are posters that just happen to be in the picture. But the cool thing about it, you can see Seth Rogen and Bill Hader. Why are there pictures and their posters on the wall? Because they came and spoke to NYFA students. We have wonderful speakers come speak to you. This past year, we had Alec Baldwin. He did a Zoom. So we're still doing lots of speakers and great events for you students to go to and hear amazing people. So I just thought it happened to be on the wall. I might as well mention it. We also, at the student networking event, you can kind of see it. They're holding pizza. We give pizza. New Filmmakers. New Filmmakers is another wonderful organization. They do great student rates. They have film festivals for short films every month. And lots of events and lots of different things. And this is stuff that we want you to have access to. Like, I'm a really big believer in meeting and networking, as you can tell. We also do, so what does NYFA also do? We do career fairs. Obviously, before COVID, we take, we had a big room, lots of companies come, some very big companies, NBC, CBS, we've got agents, we've got networks. I didn't want to do all the slides just to show you, but just to show you, we do it. Netflix. So Netflix came for it, and it's great for students. It's for internships and to find jobs. And the students go around with their resumes. They meet all these people, and a lot of them have gotten jobs from it and internships. I had someone, she did an internship the first year. The second year we did it, she was there with the company because she had gotten jobs. And obviously that's kind of what we want to do with students. Next is, for our acting students, talent meet and greet. So this is for our acting students who have graduated. And what it is, we also, and this is at the New York campus, that's where I'm based out of. Also, we have agents and managers come and they set up tables, the alumni come with headshots and they try to get representation, and they do pretty well at these fairs, I have to say. There's a difference between kind of agents and managers and students. Acting students decide what's right for them. But we try to be really proactive and help you with your careers. Yeah, this is like an example of an actress going around meeting. This happens to be Central Artist, and I know at this particular career fair that they represented. They picked up some of the students, so which we thought was great. How are we doing on time? Are we okay, Maya? Oops, I think we're good. All right.
1 minute, one more minute.
Thank you. We have 1 more minute. So actually, here is our alumni website. I took a slide of it, but since I have 1 more minute, I'm going to take you to the Alumni Network. So while in school, tons of things that you guys can do and then we can help you with, and meet with me as much as you want. I'm very proactive and I teach students how to pick up phones, how to make phone calls. We make sure your resumes. I had a student the other day and I worked with her on her resume and she put it up on Indeed and she just got this job. It's an amazing job at Pluto TV. She's so excited, and it's because we worked really hard on her resume. So this is a very hands-on school. We do have an alumni website. This is kind of what it looks at. As I said, I'll show you our map. This is an international school. So students are from all over the country, from all over the world. We help students with their careers, okay? And by the way, wherever you are in the world, the way we help you is we teach you how to find jobs wherever you are. Now, remember I said, I want to teach, don't give students fish, teach them how to fish, but we still, out of the goodness of our hearts, we still give you fish. Like here are jobs that were even posted today. So our alumni affairs coordinator, here's like an executive assistant, a camera operator, an assistant, an editor, production manager. So we do have jobs and casting notices, which I think is great. One last thing before we do it. When you're an alumni, you still get invited because we have amazing events and you will be on our list. You will get to see all of the festivals you can belong to, you can go to, screenings, all kinds of different things that we post on here for our students. So you will always be hooked into the industry. Here's another, an amazing event. This is with Variety. I know because it was sent to me. And here's a town hall with some really big people. And these are most of the times real free events. So lots of different things that you can do. So I'm going to stop sharing. Oops, sorry. And back here. So that's kind of a little bit about what we do with the career department. Like I say, we're very hands-on and here to help you with your careers. And we'll meet with you as much as you like. Are we good, Maya? And
thank you, Barbara. Thank you so much, everyone. If we have more questions for us, we're going to be at booth 81. So I think that's it for now for us.
Do we have time? Do we have any for one questions with me, or no? We're good.
I think there is another talk following. I'm not sure. Olivia, are you around? Can we keep going?
I think she
Uh,
left.
There
But
she is.
if people are still here, is there any questions quickly that anyone would like to do about careers? If you do, you can throw it in the chat, I guess. But if not, then we're good.
All right.
All right. Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone. It was a pleasure meeting you. Thanks. Bye. Bye, everyone.